You can travel from here in Manchester to Liverpool many different ways. You can go by car, you can go by train, you can even go by bus. But our mode of transport today is something altogether bigger. We're going on this thing. So we're here getting ready to set sail, I guess. What sort of things do you need to do to prepare the vessel to depart?
For the lads, we've got a winch, most important, steering. So now we know the steering's on, it's working, you can see the rudder indicator working. Turn radios on, radar, and that's basically it. Now we're just ready to go. We're just waiting for a pilot, last few passengers, and come 10 o'clock, we'll be on our way. Yep, that's it. Gangway's out.
So just describe for us the route that we're going down today from Manchester to Liverpool.
Well, mainly this area now is mainly an industrial area. You can see the factories on both sides. The mills, Barton Aqueduct and Barton Spring Bridge are two bridges that are together, which will swing away from each other. And as you see go down, it's quite an impressive sight actually. It's quite an impressive feat of, as they say, Victorian engineering.
How did you come to become a ship's captain, first of all?
Well, I started in 1977, basically as a deck boy trainee, and then from there I've just worked my way up over the years, taking qualifications, and then in 1994 I gained Master's Certificate, which enables me to work as captain. But although I wasn't permanent captain at the time, and then last year when one of my colleagues retired, I took his position as captain, and I've been working permanent captain since.
We're not doing too badly with the weather today, but I guess there can be times when the weather is more of a problem for you. What's that like?
Yeah, I mean, today's not too bad. It's pretty breezy. We have days where we can get wind, anything up to gale force 8, and if that coincides with what we call a spring tide, then we can have some pretty horrendous conditions on the river.
And some of you may have noticed the lighthouse on the point opposite to us, which is the Hale Point.
Well, I've been a Blue Badge guide for about the past 15 years, and a number of colleagues have worked on this service over that period of time. But as the number of cruisers have increased, they've had to increase their team, and so I was asked to join this year.
It's a fascinating route. There's lots to point out all along the way, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Yes, there's a real mixture of industrial archaeology, of modern industry, and some very rural stretches as well. So we get bird watchers, we get people interested in ships, we also get people who used to work on the canal, so our client group is also very mixed.
As we're approaching the lock now, we've slowed right up, we're at minimum speed. The pilot's just lining the boat up nicely now to the lock entrance. He will then hand over to the mate, who will take over the helm. I'll take control of the engines, and we'll take it actually into the lock itself and berth alongside the wall.
That seemed to go fairly smoothly.
Very smoothly, that's the way we like it.
What's the most challenging part of your job when you're looking after a boat such as this?
I think one of the most challenging is actually putting the boat alongside without knocking everyone over, basically. That's the one that really puts the challenge on you, especially on the river when you've got tidal conditions, you've got wind, you're trying to put the boat alongside the landing stage. That's when it really taxes it.
Take back the city for yourself tonight. I'll take back the city for me. Take back the city for yourself tonight. Whoa, whoa.
If you had to pick something that was the best or most rewarding part of your job, what would that be?
Probably knowing that you're in charge of this vessel it's, you know, it's your vessel. You make it work. You look after it. You look after the people on board, and they appreciate them things.
So here we are, we've arrived in Liverpool after our journey on this ferry all the way from Manchester. And the problem is I've left my car in Manchester and now I'm stuck here. And can you just come back and give me a lift for a minute, please? I'm stuck, please?